What is up, nerds? Cloud here and JD.
Greetings.
So for those that don't know, on my Gotcha Game channel, I had this little stint where me and the homie JD, IRL best friend, we did a kind of a podcast talking about different media, specifically in the realm of video games, and we played Diablo in the background and just kind of yapped. I played a few mobile games sometime. Me and JD, we've talked about it, sprinkled in conversations over the past few years of like, why don't we just do this again? It was a lot of fun for us. I think that the commentary is colorful, different perspectives. JD is very analytical, smart, perceptive, and I just won't shut the fuck up. So that being said, we're gonna kind of ease back into this, right? I think the intent for us is, as best friends, just wanting to hang out and chit chat. You want to chat a little bit about yourself since this is a new channel for you, Breezy?
I mean, we are best friends forever. What, 7 shy of 30?
Yeah, I say diaper best friends. So like, there's we both worn diapers in our teens, so
Raised in the same nursery.
you know what I'm saying?
Separated at birth, might as well.
Separated birth. Limo with weapons.
Limo with weapons is our childhood coming of age story. But no, yes, YouTube. Which would be, of course, on the video, of course, for Lazy Justice and the Boss Rush videos that I will be, of course, continuing to do, of course. But yes, for this is fun, a little bit more just creative, off the cuff, kind of letting it fly, a little bit more reactionary content. If this is something you guys are interested in, of course, please be sure to show appreciation, love, and of course we can keep doing these. But without further ado, Troy, would you like to explain what we're getting into today?
I would love to. So me and JD, we are connoisseurs of the Final Fantasy genre. So currently I'm playing through what I'm referring to as a Final Fantasy gauntlet. The more that I'm playing it, the more I don't think it's really a gauntlet, but I played through Final Fantasy 1 through 6, the Pixel Remastered, played a modded version of Final Fantasy 7, and now I'm playing a modded version of Final Fantasy 8. I snuck in Tactics. We've grown up with video games our entire life, and Final Fantasy has kind of always been the epicenter. We've always had a kinship towards RPGs, right? And I would hazard to say that Final Fantasy is the grandfather of it, right? When you say an RPG, you bring in, like, Final Fantasy comes into the picture, right? Squaresoft. All that being said, we did a video before where we rated the Final Fantasy 7 summons, and we got through like half of them. Just to kind of get a warm and fuzzy, we're gonna do Final Fantasy 3 through 6. The Pixel Remaster version, we're going to be just going over the summons, kind of giving our opinion on them. Again, this is more of just like, wow, that looks cool. This is something that I remember when I played the game. So yeah, we're going to be rating the summons of Final Fantasy 3 through 6. Funny enough, I played through Final Fantasy 1 and 6 in the past year. I did not know from memory that Final Fantasy 1 and 2 did not have summons. We are going to start with Final Fantasy 3, the Pixel Remastered. Yeah, so we're just going to literally jump into it.
Take a look.
Okay, so the ninja, what a great video already.
Yeah.
I want to make the commentary right now. If you're going to upload a fucking YouTube video, dude, you can at least not cuck me. And all right, guys, let's start the video. The ninja goes, I'm waiting on bated breath because this fucker doesn't have Ilya's item, throw, and attack.
It's like, you got it, right? Yeah. Joking with, yeah, I know. Joking with that. It's a 1. Oh, we didn't even talk about our score.
Oh, yeah. So for this video, we're going to do a 0 through 5. I don't know if that changes what you just
said.
said.
Counts?
Zero counts? Zero. Yeah. 0 is negligible. Like, it's so bad it's forgettable, but this one might be so bad I punch my mic. You know what I mean?
This is negative. Yeah, it's 0 then.
Yeah. That's the application of this with just hold L and R. Why would I want to waste summon? And it looks terrible. He came in and just left.
Yeah. Not a good showing.
First off, it's a question more than it is an attack. I want to let that be known.
No conflict.
I'll rate that a 1.
It's a 1.
The bird itself is confused.
Why did you call me here? Do you want to leave like
Yeah.
last time?
I feel like did you want me to leave this time? Yeah, 100% one.
It's a Marvel 3 right there.
Here's the confidence.
Yeah. Ah, it's got a couple more.
It did less damage than last time. What the fuck was that?
On principle, that's a 1. You did less damage.
That's principle. A 1 out of 5.
I just don't like how this guy's structured. That's a summon. I'm not a fan. I don't like the lack of confidence. No.
All right, so we have Shiva.
Oh, bigger smalls. Nothing. That did nothing, and that was just a breeze.
It was a soft, cold winter's breeze, but like no damage. It was AOE. Are they asleep?
You played these games.
Yeah, I didn't use this shit.
It's just use the ninja. You just kept throwing.
I did.
Defend, row, flee. That's all he's got.
I had more fun watching the Chocobo, so I'll put the same category 1.
I'll give it a 2 just because at least there's something there, some effects there, but that's really it.
Okay, so Shiva.
There.
I say it's a 2. I think Shiva looks weird. Like, are both of her hands doing this?
No, it's 2 middle fingers.
Just, yeah. I see stare. That's the best one that we've seen. Flips them off. Diamond Dust, the classic. Right. Sound effects. The classic. It's coming in from the back, right? From the back of the team towards the enemy. I would have appreciated icebergs or like some kind of like, not, you know what I mean? Like the gathering of those actual crystals forming rather than just be a breeze with. I'd give that a 2. I'd probably give that a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2. That's a 2. There's not really too much to talk about. Ramu. It's like a 2.5.
I give that a 2. I give that a 2.
You know, they do something with the effects. They try and show like, oh look, you know, it's like, you know, subverting expectations, right?
Well, like, I like it a lot because he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna change your reality. The whole world is going to be purple now. Or negative space. Yeah, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, Thanos up in here. A thunderstorm. You know, no, that's a 1. You know why?
A 1.
Not much of a thunderstorm if it's only hitting one person.
It's only hitting one person, and I would hazard to say that they used the thunder animation from the Black Magic.
Yeah, it's bad. Judgment Bowl. What do we got? Okay.
I'd rate that a 4.
I was gonna give it a 3. I'm great on a curve, you know.
Great on a curve.
It's just it's you know, it's better, right? They're doing something. They're showing off some like real like attempts at like implied power, right? All that lightning all over the place and stuff like that. So I give it a 3.
I like that as a 4. It came from his staff, right? So like he builds up that power. Obviously, it's not gonna. He doesn't move, but then it shoots up, and then he concentrated that fire, right? It isn't random. It isn't all over the place. He's like, you fuckers over here, enemy AC 130 above.
From the moment you said he uses his staff, everything is a euphemism. Up until you mentioned the AC 130.
When he uses staff, and it came all over the place.
Yeah, you said it's a straight line. He doesn't go all over the place. Like, he's got discipline.
He's got discipline. Yeah, Ramu can helicopter. Okay, what can I say?
He just chooses not to.
Healing light.
Ifrit. Thanks. 1. That's Ifrit, right? That's not.
Okay, given the context, given the context of the character, I'm gonna give that a 3. I don't know of any Ifrit iteration that heals. I thought that was gonna be Carbuncle's attack is Ruby Light. I've never seen Ifrit heal. Only if you absorb fire. You know what I mean? I give that a 3.
No, man, they just copy paste the JPEG right there, man.
I will say I'm going to stick with my 3, but now that I've seen it again, you're absolutely right. They take his normal summon animation JPEG, put it there, and then they cast Cure.
Right in front. Yeah. Hellfire.
Get out of my game right now. Get out of my fucking game right now. He jumps in the air and shits on him at 0.
He literally jumps away, if you think about it. Later, like literally Akuma.
So you know what, dude? I'm gonna this slight part I'm gonna cut out. I'm gonna absolutely put the Scooby-Doo read fart meme.
Okay. That is shit. That's bad.
That is 0, 0, 0, 0.
It gets a 1 just because it has particle effects. Inferno. Inferno. You know, hey, I'll give that one a bit of a bias. I'll give that one a 4. And the only reason why I say that is because it reminds me of Final Fantasy 14. You know, when he drops the clones of him, I get the same vibe. Is like I can imagine him doing that attack. So a bit of a bias, but I really do like Ifrit in that game. So I give it to him.
Yeah, 2 for me. It leaves something to be desired. He rushes forward. They use the flame animation from every Final Fantasy. Yeah, I flee. Like everything Ifrit does is heal and leave. If there's a carbuncle or some kind of like defensive magic here, I guarantee you he's gonna look tougher. Clobber. Is this the thing?
Or some other thing? Hey, kind of.
I'll give that a 3. Reason why, it does what it says. He drops down, he clobbers, and then he leaves.
Do what he says. he poses. Explosion, explosion, explosion.
well, hold on. You gotta think. You gotta give a little bit of a leeway here. Every other summon shows up. This fucker descends.
Yeah.
That's a superhero landing.
Mr. Olympia over here.
You know who does that shit? All Might, okay?
Yeah, you do. I give it a 2. I'll give it a 2.
Okay.
Stop. Did you say the same thing?
Yeah, I'll give that, on principle, I'm gonna give that a 1. I know no difference between clobber and stomp.
Yeah. It's just a harder, it did less damage, didn't it?
It did. Earth and Fury.
Let's see. I thought there was gonna be more. I was
0.
Shooting for a 4. That's a 3 for me. I thought there was gonna be, bones,
yeah, like gravity helps and like the world opens up below or something, a chasm.
How does Chrono Trigger make their like effects look better? And that came out way before this.
Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah. All right, we got.
Okay.
Odin. What the fuck did all these physical attacking, magic attacking beasts start defending us?
Flash.
Here we go.
That is a 1.
You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. It's a 1. They took.
Get what you yucking deserve.
They took the warriors, the jobs slash animation and gave it to him. Zanzaki.
Don't let me down. I'll give it a
5.
I like Odin.
I will give that a top score.
Okay, look at that. Look at that. All right, go ahead. Demon Eye. Oh, Leviathan. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Out of all that we've seen, very super unique, like the Ifrit one and the Odin, I give that a 3.
Yeah, I give that a 3 too, because it's one, it's like the first one, right? That's like the strongest like first one we've seen. But 2, like the eye flash thing, it's really cool with the implication. It also makes it feel like this guy's a big deal.
Cyclone. This is still Leviathan.
Got me moving like a cyclone. I like the effects on that one. I will give that one a 3.
I agree.
Again, it's all about the Yeah.
Stereotypical character that would use water is now bringing that effect of like it was blue wind, so it could have been a whirlwind of water. That looked great.
Yeah, I'm big on the implied power stuff. These guys should be larger than life. They shouldn't just come in and do like, a kick.
Yeah.
Chocobo.
A chocobo kick?
Yeah. And then question it.
Leviathan might be the best summon in the game.
Yeah, he's got visually pleasing summons.
Three massive waves crash in, slam not past the enemy to wash them away, on the enemy. You know what I mean? Like another one. There's one more.
Yeah, no shortcuts, just pure damage.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
I want to stick away personally from 3.5s, but I'll give that one a 3.5. That's almost a 4.
I was just saying, I give it a 5. I liked it.
Perfect score.
It's good. Aura, farming.
I give that a 3. He comes in like Piccolo, back towards the enemies, facing the squad.
It's the same thing Ifrit did. He just wasn't even looking at anybody else. He healed and then he left, or he shielded. No, he healed. Then fucking what's his name? Shielded. No, one ass. Show me some damage. I don't care about these. Don't help me. Help.
Don't help me. Help me.
my 2 cents.
One.
No. Yeah. It's
only reason why I give it a 1 is the enemy slowly dissipates. So like when I think of rend, I know we got to keep it in the Final Fantasy 3 world, but tactics, right? You rend a weapon, you rend an ability, or rend is an ability. So like it like destroys you. So the fact that it's hit and then it's like rather than it being like, oh, you're gone completely. I give it a 1.
You gave it all this credit, and then you're like,
1.
Yeah, no, I agree. 1. Give me some more. Oh. Why does Leviathan seem more damaging though? Like the beginning was cool, right? Like the little lens, the flash, right before he shot the fire off. That was kind of cool, but I'll give that one that's a 3 or 3.5 for me.
I give that a 4.
No, 4.
Yeah. No. I give that a 4. He summons, he goes up to change his position. He's like, all right, I need more space. I think the water did have more of an effect. Maybe it's because it was AoE. Again, I go back to what I said. It's like Ramu. It's concentrated. Like I, the beast, understand I'm only going to attack this area, so I'm going to reduce casualties to only these fuckers. I can't say it was the best looking one, though. I still think Leviathan took the cake. Final Fantasy 3 always leaves something to be desired. I think that's what I'm going to have, the feeling I'm going to have throughout all these. I'm going to be biased on 4, because I think 4's the greatest Final Fantasy to be made before 7. So,
yeah, you might caught some fights in the parking lot with that one. Yeah, no, I think it's product of its time. I know we're talking about a re-release, and this is like what the 50th re-release, but I guess you can't really go all out more just because at the end of the day, there's only so many explosions that you can make for, this, art direction, for the graphical fidelity of the time. You'd be betraying the game if you tried to
Sure. Yeah, it's as someone who plays a lot of mobile games, how far can you stretch that bit rate to make it like people don't use summons for let me beat this content, right? Final Fantasy VIII has Guardian Forces where they absorb HP damage in lieu of the character. Final Fantasy VII, you use Knights of the Round because it's high damaging. You don't use Ifrit past disc 1. You know what I mean? Like the practicality of investing a tremendous amount of time into
most summons.
All right, so finishing Final Fantasy 3, jumping directly over to Final Fantasy 4. Just a quick tagline. Personally, Final Fantasy IV is the first video game I have a memory of playing. So I'll probably play another game before then. So Final Fantasy IV has always had a special place. I said it before, it's my favorite Final Fantasy game up until when 7 was released, but I still think it's the best Final Fantasy of the original NES, SNES library.
I think it's overrated, and if anyone likes it, it's just... I'm kidding. Anyway.
What the fuck, man?
We'll see. Let's see what we got. You know,
1.
my favorite summon is the Goblin 2.
This is the Goblin 1.
This is like a 0. It's like nothing that happened.
I agree. The Goblin comes out with a dagger in its right hand and goes like this.
Yeah, he's just kind of posing, and then it looks like punches.
Yeah, is that a Goblin punch?
He comes with the dagger and he goes, "Yeah, take some of these."
Oh no! All right,
Yeah.
Chocobo kick.
It's a 1. At least he moves up to him,
and
there's no question mark.
On principle, I'll give that a 2. From Final Fantasy 3, he just stops, does 3 hits, leaves. This one at least goes up to the implied enemy and is like, "You can't see me, but I'm kicking him."
It's like you in particular. Take these kicks.
And he gets real close. That's an intimate. That's a Muay Thai stance.
There's some direction there. Petrifying big.
I'm gonna give it a 1, but I'm gonna give it a 1.5 because it's the cockatrice, and he's using a summon with the enemy of the same summon, or he like battling. So now the rest of those guys are fucking nervous.
They got their heads down. Look at them. What do we do now?
Oh, great king, great king.
Teach us your ways. You have
What do you give it?
destroyed our ruler. Good God. Yeah, no thanks. That's a 1 for me. That shit's ass. But I'm trying not to be like mean about it, but man, that's weak. Why don't I just cast Petrify, you know?
Because you don't have a cockatrice that comes out and does it for you.
Brother, no. Stop. Cthulhu?
He tried to do what Ramu already accomplished in 3. I'm not summoning a Cthulhu. Shoutouts to Karlak. I'm not summoning one. Probably one of the most useless ones. I give that a 0.
Why does she just look like uncomfortable? Like she doesn't even look like she took damage. Like he said something weird or he behaved rude to her, and she's like, "That was a weird experience." That's how she looks right now. That's a 0. It might even be a -1.
Oh my God!
Fucking garbage. Hot garbage. All right.
Oh.
And that's Lapis, right?
That is it's the that's the Mist Dragon. I definitely didn't Google it. So the Mist Dragon, I have to take away the story element of it. I give that a 2. I like that in this one, as opposed to 3, the summons move. When they're summoned and they just stand there, I don't know. When they move, they have autonomy. Like they are of the thinking mind. That does something. So I give that a 1.5 because of that. But it's whack.
Yeah, it's trash. 1.
Fucking A, man.
I'm just gonna be a little more cruel.
Yeah, I hear you. 0.
I give it a 1 just because the effects. That's it.
0.
Yeah,
it takes out 1.
Well, dude, like,
I get it because summons cost MP, right? So you use self-destruct. Could you use it again? You know, and does it do a high damage to bosses? I give that a 0.
Oh, just 1. Just 1. 3.
I give that a 3 as well. I don't know if you saw, there's a distinct change in Ifrit's, and he looks different right at the last second. Did you see that?
I saw the little heat wave thing, but he was off the screen so quick, you know.
We love sports. Whisper win.
It's self. There's selfie.
And it heals. 3.5.
I would say if we're looking at just the effects too, but the fact that it hurts someone and heals you, I'd give it a 3.
Yeah,
because you see the value in using that.
Yeah, I agree. I like 3.5. The healing gives it a little something more than the other summons.
Yeah, look at homie's shoulders.
Booga booga. The fact that you're laughing accentuates what I'm gonna say. I give that a 1.5.
Yeah, it's not too good. I was expecting more effects, but it was just like a breeze.
What the
Leviathan is laughing at you.
What the fuck was Voldemort doing? Like,
look at this. Hey,
you! She's literally doing
Try
this.
dodging this.
Yeah. She's doing the finger guns.
Yeah.
No. Bolt of Judgment.
Here we go.
I feel like in Final Fantasy 3, there was a lot more yellow and like it was a cone AoE.
Yeah, it's more visually appealing. This one, I'd probably give it like a 2.5.
Yeah, give that a 2. No.
But it's just like it could have been more.
Yeah.
But whatever. It is what it is. My frogs!
But I told myself.
Yeah, I didn't need to see that. Alright, that's a 4.
4.
That's a 4. Yeah.
4. I'd almost give that a 4.5. That was awesome.
The flex, and then the ground parted. Yeah, that's all we're asking.
Yeah. And like it matched the valley. Like it didn't go all the way up the screen, you know? Like it matched. That was 4. 100% 4.
Oh, it missed. Okay, it just missed. Theoretically, it does hit all targets.
I give it a 3. Only reason why his shield's like this, he lands like this and then goes like a toy. Then he dashes forward, and it's one line, meaning to hit everyone. But I like the idea that when he goes through, it's whoosh, like it's a blink of an eye, but he's hitting multiple rather than one line. So I give that a 3.
Yeah, I'd say it's a 3. He's got the flexibility of like an early 90s action figure. He's not moving at all. But at the same time, I'll take it. All about the effect.
Don't fail me now.
Turning on him. Yeah. Okay. Is that a screen shake? Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Put a screen shake on this boy. Yeah, that's a 4. That might even be a 5. Just because it does its job. It's showing water. It's showing that this dude is obviously the master. This dude is the master of it, which is great. Yeah, I'd say 4, even 5 with an argument.
I like that. I agree with everything you said.
Sure.
So I know from memory, depending on what the face lands on, it's healing, it's going to do a magic attack, or it's going to physically attack. I don't know if the video is going to go anymore and show the other sides of that. 1. The healing is 1.
1 and 1 under the basis of the concept of it. I don't have Kate Sith on my team for a reason. I don't like gamble characters.
Sure. Fucking hate Setzer. Okay, we're going to see them all.
Let me see them all. I'm angry.
Oh.
Not that angry, I guess.
All right. The fact that it's reused, I'm going to give that a 0.5.
I think on principle, it is going to be reused, right? Because it's just but Why would you ever summon this? Just cast the attack or cast.
Cast the magic.
Yeah.
So I'm a fake fan. I don't know what any of these fucking summons do, clearly. I'm never gonna mansplain Final Fantasy IV summons again. Secondly, I'm gonna give that a 2. Not because the animation, the practicality of that is an 8. This is Final Fantasy IV's answer before they came up with the summon Phoenix. It's a gamble, but I'll give it a 2.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so if it's reframed like that, where it's like, hey, this is like one of the stronger summons, we don't want you to be able to take advantage of just summoning this guy and kind of cheating your way through, then I would rank it higher. But the issue I have is, again, if you have access to all those magic abilities, cast them.
Sure.
But I don't think there's like a raise that works like that, like it does for this summon. In Final Fantasy IV, at least.
Well, like, because the thing you bring up, right? So it can't, like, no one.
Phoenix.
Yeah, because Rosa can't do AoE. Rosa magic in this game for healing and not healing, but for raising life only works on one character. So you have to have Rydia to use this ability, and then on top of that, you got to win the 33% chance of getting that summon to do that move at that time. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
again, I'll give it a 2 just because of the, in the same sense you say, I don't want to gamble my character. When it lands, it hits so nice. You're like, you know, again, this could have been a on purpose fight. This guy's like, let me try to get this ability off during this time to make it look cool. Because again, Rydia's the last one alive, re-raise 4 characters is clutch.
Yeah.
I want to give it a 5, but I can only give it a 4. Like,
I'll give it a 5. In relation to the game, I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, I like that he shakes a little bit, and I like that the blast goes. It again, it's the central points here, but then it like cones out. You know.
Yeah, they got him taking damage like he's a Contra villain or something. Like he's blowing up in all different areas, which you can appreciate, right?
Yeah.
It shows the power. So yeah, I give it a 5.
Yeah, I'm slightly disappointed. I think in terms of, we're not comparing the games, but I was a little bit more impressed with Final Fantasy 3 summons over 4's.
Some areas, for sure. Leviathan is, obviously just doing a good job. Here, we'll have to see what he does in the next installment.
I don't know if they did this in the original ones, which we could always bring back up if I can get into fucking focus. But these summons shake, they move, they have more, again, autonomy, individualistic characteristics, rather than just JPEG summon, shake, move. This is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna move my hand. All right, we're here with Final Fantasy V. We're on the next set of them, so I believe, yeah, Final Fantasy V more. I didn't say this for the other 2 games, but Final Fantasy V, any character can be a summoner. It's not class specific. I'm sorry, it's not character specific, it's class specific. So instead of calling it Chocobo, they call it Choco.
One.
One. I'm not, yeah, 1. It's a 1. We've seen it.
That's it.
That is copied and pasted. Yep, 1. Three.
Yeah, at least there's some humor there.
3.
Give it a 3.
He fucking came down like a meteor, fucking Looney Tunes his way out of there. And they had stars come out of his ass.
What more can you ask for?
What more can you ask for? I'll be right back. Remora. Bless you.
fuck?
So
Okay.
that animation was from Remora. What the fuck is a Remora? I've never in my life. I have to go back and watch that. Like, did it do damage? It does a status ailment.
Summon from the Amazon forest, the piranha summon in Final Fantasy is very underwhelming. That's a 0.
I should have double checked it. The fact that they're piranhas makes me, I'll give it a 0.5. It only paralyzes the enemy and it's single target.
That's a 3.5. Because there's actually something there now. Remember, it just used to be the wind. Now there's actually the ice on the ground. So they're doing something with it. But
I don't care so much for the tornado that comes in personally, but the ice chunks that are there that are peppered throughout, then kind of explode when it ends. And I like that she's bored. I've always had that personality, or not me. I've always thought of the personality that she was very like vain, has a lot of vanity, where she's like, oh, you summoned me, let's get this over with, kind of thing. So I like that she's bored when she got summoned, so I give that a 4. Demon Eye.
we're just handing out abilities to different people now. Because Demon Eye was Leviathan in 3, right? That was their first little attack.
Yes, it was.
And now they're like, hey, we're going to give it to this anteater with one eye that we have.
Katso Plebus. That's his name. I give that a 0. You'd never use that ability.
You really wouldn't. It's kind of ass. Just like, yeah.
Earthen Wall.
It's Golem, though, right? That's Golem.
Yeah, this is Gollum. Earthen Wall. Keep the characters there and show you coming down, and it looks like he slipped and fell from the heavens and then brought a bunch of his shit rocks with him and then goes away. Like, he's embarrassed. I give that a 0.
Yeah, he fell down the stairs.
I haven't even researched the practicality of it, and I don't care if it seems inconsistent. Like, oh, that gives wall. You get protect and shell. I don't give a shit. Terrible.
Anger.
I want to like it, man. Oh,
yeah, there's like a problem.
Oh, they make his eyes again. Hellfire. This dude, out of all the summons, right? Are they in a Pokeball waiting? No, they're doing. They are in the area where they would come from. Is how I view it. This dude's in hell. He is under the Earth's core, in the Earth's core, and comes up and he has the wide eyes, sick as fuck, and then he just sits there like this.
Yeah, he just kind of curls up. He's
2.
like, oh, don't look at my Instagram.
2, yeah,
You know?
2, yeah, please, oh god.
Wrong filter. And then, yeah, that would for me be a 2 because I feel like it's kind of lazy. They just had him come and then go. But I like the beams in the back, the fire stuff. I just wish there was more to imply that level of, the gravitas of what he's doing.
And I gotta say, I gotta give a quick shout out. I want to like it more. He's the first summon that's like, he doesn't, again, autonomy. He doesn't get summoned in front of the team and then move. He's directly in front of the screen. And then, so like, that's the first time we've seen that, 4.5.
I was going to say 3.5.
4.5. He comes in fucking robed out of his mind, goes up. I wish it were called Bolt of Judgment, not Judgment Bolt.
Sounds more definitive, right?
Judge, jury, executioner is always the vibe I got from that. 4.5. I like that a lot.
I wish it was longer.
Again, without going into the lore, but I'm gonna go to the lore. Final Fantasy V's Sildra is Ferris's best friend, right? That's the summon of a best friend. Take that away. I'm gonna give that a 2.
So a best friend, someone that will live and die, for you and
Spoiler.
be there for you in times of need. That's a 2.
That's a 2. That sucked. I did like the 2 elements, right? It was thunder and wind, but 2.
I appreciate that we can point that out, and we'll give credit for that.
Yeah.
Right. But outside of that, yeah, it's kind of cheeks on that one.
Speaking of cheeks, I'll go shit myself. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Whisper Wind.
Looks like a normal magic attack, dude.
Was it Final Fantasy 3 or was it 4 that had that exact same attack? The animation we saw previously, was it 3 or 4?
I think it was 4.
It was
with the pixies?
Yeah, that attacked and then healed.
That was 4.
Something is left to be desired, me personally, when the whole team is removed, but it's for the benefit of the team. I don't like that visual change they did. Like from 3 and 4, they didn't do that. When Odin came down and put Shell on the team or whatever, or Protect, it helped everyone. Here, you fart at a centipede and then heal my team. 1. 0.5.
Get out of here. I'm gonna help.
Flee. Wait, come back.
Run away. Take this. Like, what are we doing?
Take this and run away. What do you want me to do?
Focus up. There's 2 of you. Talk to each other. Let's communicate.
0.5.
Bro, bad comms. Yeah, that's a 1. What do these slugs do to deserve this? Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I'll give that a 4 because I think it's so funny the way he comes down. He's like, "Hey, what'll it be?" The earth starts to split. Which one of y'all? Where's the fucking remote?
Yeah, he's definitely lost something, and he's got to find. He's jumping through all these different worlds to find it.
Where's my wallet, Janice?
Visually, I give that a 3. Yeah, it was good. Why is he? Why do they give Golem the slight hair? Ramu has more hair than Golem.
I think that's Titan.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, Titan.
Yeah,
you're right. Why do they? Everyone has more. Like, why do they give him Heihachi's haircut?
He's got to be mad for a reason.
Where's my hair?
I'll split the earth to get my hair back. Rogaine. Yeah, man. He's going through it. Well, you reflected.
Doesn't this feel like it would look better if the team was there?
Yeah, it honestly looks like Carbuncle's just doing it for themselves. Selfish.
Yeah. It's a 50-50. He does it for himself or the enemy.
Have you thought about how I felt about this? It's like, what are you doing, Carbuncle? Yeah, it's ass. That's a 1.
1.5. I'm not familiar with any red barriers in the game, so that was unique. So 1.5. Again.
Put these shades on. You forgot something, Queen.
You dropped this, Queen.
I'm conflicted.
I'm gonna give that a 4. I'm gonna give that a 4. I don't know what fucking massively tanked out horse he's on now, but as he slid through, his blade then goes shing, and then the enemy feels it. It again, suspension of disbelief. He attacked so fast, and it was at a blink of an eye that not even the enemy knew he was cut. I give that a 4.
I give that a 2.5. I feel like it's regression. I like the effects of the slash. I'm just looking at like, all right, the previous installment he actually moved. Now you guys, we went back a little bit.
Tip is aboard.
Oh yeah, stiff as a board. The effects look good for the, obviously the gleam in the sword, and then of course the slice through. But I want to like it more. I just can't. Sorry. Why can't Ifrit get this? Why can't Ifrit get more implied flame?
I'm gonna give that a 3. I would have gave it a 4.5, almost a 5. The flame effect was good. It's at the top and bottom. It's AoE. It's hurting everything. Right, rebirth. Everything gets felt by it. If they would have added cure or the revive animation, like magic spell. No, Kryl was dead as a frog. It literally goes from her back, and then just lifts up.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, it's kind of ass.
3
in that sense.
3.5.
Yeah. I'd say 3, yeah.
Here's the goat.
Big money. A little bit of a repeat, so just for consistency, I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, 3.5.
I wish they did something a little bit. I wish they took it a step further, but that's okay.
Maybe they knew they cooked with Leviathan previously, so like Shiva gets a different animation, Ifrit gets a different animation, Judgment, Ramu, but they're like, you know what? We can't really mess with perfection. Let's keep it as is.
Yeah, this Serpent of the Deep. That's a Uno, dog. You just summon a spirit. That shit looks like an enemy in Castlevania, dude. When inanimate objects come to life in Symphony of the Night. Same fucking thing.
The 1. I give that a 1.
Yeah, you got this metal ass monster, and that's what you're gonna do? Like...
3.
That was underwhelming. That was a 2. I feel wasn't his other one better?
Yes, he was. It felt like it was closer, and maybe it's because it was off kilter. His blast matches the floor's color, so maybe that kind of messes with it. Because the other one was yellow. It was when Godzilla went from his natural bluish white hue to purple. It was metal as fuck. Bahamut having yellow blasts seemed like radioactive and like not of this world. I don't know.
Yeah,
the
destructive.
Blue, yeah,
the blue's a little bit too friendly. That's like a 2.
Oh fuck! Meteor!
Oh my god! Cut the video! Cut the video! Yeah, I don't know. 5 was kind of a you would expect there to be like things that they built up, but I feel like they're making a lot of mistakes that they were making in 3, where some of these are really underwhelming. And technology and all that stuff, but we're talking about remasters. At this point, there's times that they could go back to the drawing board on some of these and make them look better, and I guess they're not. Yeah,
the beginning ones, the original Trifecta trilogy, they were really cool, but then they added the Catablos, which did that demon eye practicality of that. Oh cool, we got Phoenix, right? Positive, and then you got Gungear or whatever for Odin. No, fucking slice them, dude. Don't summon one, slice them.
Yeah, you take this. Yeah.
Awful. Have at you.
Let's see if 6 can save it.
All right, we are on 6 now. The last of the Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered. I'll mention at the end, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please, if you didn't already, like, comment, subscribe, and before we finish 6, maybe you tell us which one you think is the best summon out of all these. I think 6 might be the best, but that's because this is the last iteration before it went over to the PlayStation 1. So I don't think I ever used the summons on this one though. So let's see.
Big fan. Big fan. At least he was there. At least they were there.
Zona Seeker. I never heard of this name ever in my life. That looked awesome. Had good visual, right? Bubble protected everyone, as well as good sound effect. I'd give that a 3, and we're already starting off good.
I'll give it a 2. It was tolerable. The effects were interesting, and then yeah, he's also got a unique design too. But also, they didn't disappear when he was doing something for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's good. Oh God. Okay.
Fucking
Okay.
five, dude. Are you kidding me?
Out of the ground, jigga, jigga, jigga. Then let me scan this real quick and blow it up, and then the explosion comes. Dude, Bahamut better like murder everything.
It's a SNES FMV.
Yeah, something, dude. I better see. Yeah, what's the name of that attack that Sephiroth does? It takes 50 years. It better look like that because, dang. I mean, I like Alexander. I think a lot of us do. I'd give it a 5.2. I was not expecting that.
Nor was I.
Good job.
Holy
Good job,
shit,
guys.
dude. Damn, good job, guys.
Yeah. Is that starts with an E?
Unicorn.
Right? It's unicorn? I thought that was like Elpnir. Oh, is that Sleipnir is Odin's thing? Never mind. Disregard.
Hold on. Oh yeah, whoops, they call them Espers in this one.
Yes.
List of Espers. Yep, unicorn. I'm gonna give unicorn a 3.5. I want to give it a 4. I thought it was a lot of it was a moon, but it was a healing. And then they used an elixir. Yeah, I'll give that a 3.5. I think it looked pretty good.
I'll give it a 2. Pretty solid. I want to preserve the rest of the ranking to see what else we got here. There's probably going to be a few more of those, so we'll see what they look like.
A 2. 1.5 if that. That's Siren, so
Yeah.
I know I equate Alexander, who I gave a 5 to Final Fantasy 9, which we'll get to at some point. I equate Siren to Final Fantasy 8. That long-legged singing. No, I don't even know what it did. What he still attacked after. Lunatic, are you supposed to go? Is that confuse? It did no damage? Nah, 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2 for me. I do like that there's a lot of implication behind the abilities, so you could see the notes and stuff, the musical notes, which is nice. So you know what's going on. You don't need to know specifically who that Esper is to know what they're doing. So yeah, 2. It's not the same one, is it? Or is that exactly the same guy?
No.
14?
Oh, Bismarck?
That is Bismarck?
That is Bismarck.
Oh, yeah, fuck his ass up. Anyway, that's a 2 because it's just a JPEG and bubbles.
I hear you, and I'll bring mine down to a 2.5. I like that it's called Breach Blast. Right? It plays into, like, Hellfire plays into the character. Diamond Dust plays into the character. Unicorn, healing. Oh, how? Breach Blast, right? Bismarck is a whale, so, like, yeah, I give that a 2.5. 2.5.
It's a 0. It's a fucking 0.
I give that. Shit? I'm gonna give that.
Go.
No, go.
I don't know what characteristics that thing even had. It was on the screen for 2 seconds and then gone. I don't know what dimensions. I don't know how it looks.
I think it was Kate Sith.
Like, is it fucking for real, Kate? That ain't no Kate Sith. That looks like part of a dog. I see the flexing of the arm here, and I see the legs up. That tail is too erect. Pause. This whole thing looks bad, man. Like this This was a fan fucking summon. Like, you can win a contest.
This is a fan mod. Yeah. I give it a 0.5 because of this right here. Right? It did a little bit of damage and it causes confuse. So you have this fucking you have a second to realize what's happening to you, and then this demon turns around to look. He just looks the other way. What the fuck was that?
Did y'all see that?
That was terrible though. In case it's dog shit. So
you're still.
I give that a 0. I'd rather watch Kate Sith run by again.
Yeah. At least there's an animation.
It's called Holy Aura, and I want to like it. I don't know what it does.
There's no aura. There's no aura.
You just spread milk everywhere, then my screen goes white, and then you leave.
This is bad. That one.
1.
That's a 0. I don't even know what the implied effect is. I'm so old. I thought he was gonna blow up.
Oh man,
and that would have been a 5.
It was a 4.9 because he didn't do that. I thought he was gonna get out and.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was so cool. Go. Yeah.
Like, we know where the budget went. But...
it wasn't as good as Alexander's. If he would have bursted out, it would have been a 5.1. I would have went off the scale.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a 3 for me. I really like how it started. It's just I wish he blew up. That would make it a 5 clearly for me. It's just anyway. All right, we're not going to worry about continuity errors with the Earth being closed after he did his attack. But that was pretty sick to watch everything sort of fall apart. I don't know what element that is. If I had to assume, I would say that's like some lightning mixture of sorts. I'm assuming the first part of it, where he's coming from, is just to show him showing up, the summon, as opposed to it being like, hey, this is part of the damage. But I'd say that's a 3.5 to me. It's very appealing visually.
I think that I'd give that a 4. I agree. I'd probably rate it higher if I knew what was going on. The center opening.
Oh, it's Midgarsmere. Okay.
The center opening is cool. Again, a Titan, when he does that, the damage isn't the shaking. It's the idea that you implicate that the enemies fall through, right? And then that's the whole thing. Here is the light covering. The light covered the hole, or like the surrounding hole. It wasn't in the hole. A 4. I think I'll give it a 4. Visually was appealing, but aside, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Do you want to speak about it more?
No. Nay. It's a 1.
It made all the characters go invisible, so seemingly so. Phantom. I give that a 0.5.
Okay.
It's only a 0.5 because it does something helpful to the team.
They even play woo.
The worst version of him I've seen.
Yeah, I wish there was more. That would have been nice. I'm out of focus.
He came out like a meme. His hands were up like that rat.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. I was like
he's like, no.
2.5.
1. I give that a 1.
How the mighty have fallen.
I know they cooked in the beginning. She got a fat ass and nice tits. I'm giving that a 4.
Or she could just, you could just heal yourself. That's a 1.5. Like, what are we doing? Are we fucking? Was it alluring embrace?
I certainly hope so.
I'm in combat with Sorath, Preacher, and Warlock. I'm busy. You know? Just cast stench on me.
Two. They took a dark version of Odin. I'm sorry, of Ifrit, and then I've come to understand for this game they put a lot of just big AOE slapping hits. I give that a. I think I said two. Two.
That's a 1 for me. That thing was. You could swap that with anyone. That's
you could.
No problem.
Well, and what's the wave like? Was it the sound effect going? Meow, meow, meow?
He doesn't even know. He cast it.
Oh, what do you want, man?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I get that.
I like.
No.
2.5. I like the Ray thing. So there's some. It's tied into the concept. This is angelic. Obviously, there's angel in the name too. Yeah, 2.5.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna give that a 1. Why is the angel coming from the bottom right?
Hell. Hell.
So because I used MP, a soul from hell is being, you know what? We missed a page of your life. You can come on up here. Oh, by the way, heal those people that summoned you. Oh, thank you. Oh God, thank you.
I want to play football with Jesus, or you got to heal these guys first. Come on up. Let's toss the pigskin around.
Yeah, that was initially the shock factor was awesome, and then it ended, and I was like, oh, it didn't res Celeste, it just healed everyone, and it came from the bottom right to the top left. Like, have it come down, show half of its body, and then it goes back up.
I've always been up here, just coming down for a bit. What are we doing? Where's the budget?
I really enjoy. Again, we're taking this for face value. It's like she has a sacred snowflake, and that channels her power. Aside from me and the suspension of disbelief, that fucking sucked. It felt like it would heal the team more than it would affect the enemy.
Yeah.
1.
It's a definitive 1. Yeah, I mean, hot take here, maybe hot take. I don't think they did Shiva any justice until Final Fantasy VIII. When she does the snap, and then it actually feels like she's like, queen shit type stuff. I think before that, she just comes off as just the girl that uses ice. There's no personality, is what I mean to say.
It's just the girl that uses the ice.
That's that ice girl. I mean, same thing with Ifrit. That's that fire guy. But they try and do some more with it. Obviously, Final Fantasy 16 has done more for Ifrit than any other Final Fantasy has. But I don't like it. There's the character's not personified. That's a 2. That's a 1.5 for me.
I'm just mad. I'm giving that a 0. What?
Damn.
What is the try? So
that's a good point.
So suspension of disbelief, try, right? Disaster. Without knowing anything about Valagarmonda, which Valagarmonda I believe is the Esper in the beginning of Final Fantasy VI that's enclosed, right? That gives Celeste who gives give me a moment. Why can't I not think of her name? Tara fucking Branford. Definitely didn't have to Google that. Tara. Tara. What I'm trying to say is the Tri Disaster I would think would be, okay, it came out like lightning and it was infused with fire. Where's the third fucking element?
Wind.
I give that a 0. I feel like I've been taken advantage of.
That's a 1 for the effects. That's it. But yeah, it doesn't imply anything, and no one cares about fucking Gala Cucamonga.
0.5.
like that. Yeah, like you have to show, there has to be follow through. I think is really what after watching a bunch of these, there has to be follow through, and there needs to be an implication to where even if I've never played this game and I'm only seeing this summon, I know what that is. Whether it's in the name, whether it's in the effects, it needs to be present somewhere, and it's not. I don't even know what I just did, even though I know what I did.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a one. What the fuck? What kind of bullshit was that? We're gonna get a picture of the moon, and then it's like he's howling to it, so he's gonna have the howl wave thing. No, that's a 0 because it's so unorganized.
I feel very the same. I give that a 3. Dude, that was sick as fuck. Now, I wish, yes, it's all over the place. It's very Picasso. It's like, why does the wolf melt in from the top, like the T-1000, and then he howls in his like low prance form, and then he becomes the moon? I have a bias with wolves, so I give that a 3. And I don't know what it is, why Howling Moon is integrated into me. Again, we talk about the visual representation of what is it doing. They have now Mirage or Image or however you Blink, however you want to refer to it. And I think that I give that a 3. It was good.
That's a -1.
That was a golem. I'm going to tell you right now, that was the worst summon in this entire video. The worst summon. It looked like shit. It looked like...
Kefka's laughing right now.
Kefka's balls are out in front of Terra right now, and she had to deal with that shit. She's the one that summoned him.
She's like, please, block him off. Yeah, that's shit. It's better than the other. No, actually, no. I actually like the older one.
Yeah, I agree.
I appreciate that they're trying to do like this whole parting of the flames, because they're trying to show the flame being as a tool, right? As opposed to just being there for purely damage. Like you could even argue it's warm flame, Sure. So I get that concept. That's why it's like a lighter colored flame. But yeah, like the other one was cool because it was just like, it was another way of showing being surrounded by flame that I think just translates better. But I will say I do appreciate that they're showing like, hey, you're getting health back and that kind of stuff. You don't blink and just stand up. It's showing you got health. So I'll give it some credit there. It's 2.5.
Everything that you said, except for just because you put green numbers saying I got healed, give me the animation of a light or a drip or a Phoenix down, something affecting my body as I get to make me get up, not just the HP recovery. I give that a 1.5. I do want to comment on I do want to comment. I do like the gold. It does give a warmth rather than the flames of rebirth. I get it, right? Like fire, but a gold hue with a little bit of red.
I get it, like fire. Duh. That's a better one. That's the best one he's got.
3.5.
I don't even know who you are sometimes. Yeah, I'll give that a 4. I like it personally. I think it claps.
I just 3.5. I would have appreciated why they went with, hey, let's give them autonomy to be able to slash, and now we're not, and just let's brick them up and have them move. But 3.5.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He got him, dog. Oh, Shinzenzuken. Oh, he goes towards the screen now. I can't give it as much credit because it's pretty much the same thing. It's just it changes the trajectory.
Does he look different too?
Yeah, he's like a little bit. Yeah, I don't think he has a shield. No, he does travel the same direction. Never mind.
He does.
No shield. Sword is in his right hand as opposed to his left.
I give that a 4.
I just don't like the reuse, man.
I feel you. I like the suspension of disbelief. Without a shield, he is all about attack. His his nose has air coming out. Like he's like, let's go, boss. And there's a little bit of thunder with it. So like, in one way, everything I just said doesn't improve it necessarily. It just, how do we change this to make it Shin? Okay. I just think that if I give 3.5 to the base, the upgraded version, I still say 4.
I would say show your work on how this is an upgrade. Not you, but
sure.
For it, because I'm like it's pretty much the same thing except a different looking Odin for it. So I guess same rating.
Yeah.
I fucking did it. Ass. Okay, a little better. A little better.
The first and only interactive one that we've seen where the Guardian Force, the Summon, or the Esper rallies up. This is Quetzali. I give that a 1.5. It was a 1, and then it became a 0.5. Does that mean that Cyan is the only character that drops down with an attack? Or does that mean Terra can do that, and Mog can do that, and Locke? I wonder if that works that way, but 1.5.
This makes me miss Final Fantasy X. When the summons have more to them. Stuff. Yeah, it's a 1.5. If everyone could do it, it's a 2. I honestly, 6 is one of the Final Fantasies I've played the least of. So, I'd be curious. You were starting so good. I thought the sword was going to come down, and I expect too much.
It's the Summon of Ragnarok. It drops down, and then I dub the dried meat. Dried meat is like an item used in the game, like to eat. Like you eat it, and you can give it to. I forgot his name. He's the rage kid, green hair, fucking moss head. So like,
like a slur.
It's Zoro's nickname. The does that mean that you got the item dried meat from like you? I give it a 2. A sword coming down. It's very Super Mario RPG ish. I give that a 2.
I expect more follow through. 1. Big money. So I think it's better than the last one, but it's not better than the one where his beam is yellow.
I agree.
I like the shaking. It definitely feels like there's more impact to it. So whatever the previous one was, I don't know if I rated that at a 2 or 3. This one's higher at a 4, but I think the one where it's yellow is the best.
I'd like to live in that world where so Pokemon makes sense. You throw out a Pokeball, the Pokemon comes out, it captures, right? That's how they exist. This game, you summon Shiva, she just materializes.
Mm-hmm.
Ifrit comes from hell. Bahamut, again, seemingly flies in. Like, you don't press the button and you summon the character. So, like, your character, you click summon the character you want to summon, and then they chant. So it's like, oh, cool, Bahamut's coming. Like, that's 3.5.
Spoilers.
It hurts your team too. I give that a fucking 5. I think that is thus far, Alexander has been dethroned as the best animation in the game. That's the best one.
I think Alexander is still the best in my opinion. I'd give that a 4. Not to say it's really even bad. I was actually thinking about it too. I was like, there's not really any overkill, summons. You know what I mean? Where it's like clear annihilation. But like, you know what I mean? Like if we brought up Final Fantasy VII, I brought up like Neo Bahamut or something, right? Like that's clear annihilation. But if I'm bringing up, Titan, Final Fantasy VII, like that's just like, that's like that's a neighborhood threat. You're a Spider-Man villain, probably. You're not that serious. You ain't Thanos level type. We have to equate it like that so people understand. But that's kind of how I felt. So I feel like this is actually one of the first like actual like overkill kind of summon. So I give him a lot of credit for that, because it you want one to go on a lot longer than the others. And I thought that was going to be Bahamut, but I guess it's just the Crusader. But yeah, 4. Wake me up.
Hold on a second.
And it reses you?
I don't know why that got me. You like, I just...
Yeah, I don't know who the 3 are made of. One's Odin, right? Devil, Demon, Goddess. That's what it says.
3 entities: demon, devil, and goddess.
Cool.
Non-elemental damage to the enemy and party. Its spell power is 190. Level up bonus. Crusader is entirely useless as a summon, but it's likely to kill the entire party unless they have re-raise. It's re-raise. That's what they had on.
Oh, they had re-raise on. So
yeah.
Essentially what we're getting at here is this summon actually fucking blows ass. But it looks great. I mean, that's kind of the juxtaposition that we're trying to create here too.
Yeah. No, I would rescind then, based on, again, we didn't Google all of them. Aesthetically, it's the best looking one, so I give it a 5. But again, the out of the game match, looking at the where we could have improved as a team, I'll tell myself that's a 0. You would never see that animate. You'll never see that in the game. Hey guys, we got a really good thing. Nowhere. It killed the entire team in one fucking hit. They were hurting a little bit already, but then that fucker did how much damage to him?
Are they like under leveled?
3,000. They did 3,000 damage.
Why does it hurt so much? Goodness gracious.
All right, well, that is the end of the Pixel Remaster kind of ranking. All over the place, but I still think fun. Again, honestly, most people would never see these because when you play through these games, you don't really summon them like you used to. I think 7 is where the game starts to, or I'm sorry, the idea of summoning becomes like integrated and actually like, let's actually do this because these do things. And then obviously Final Fantasy X takes it from the cake, but yeah, last words I have are, thank you all for watching. Comment on the one that you like the most and the least. I'll be checking comments literally all the time. JD?
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me. Thank you guys for watching, of course. Again, all over the place, but I think that's kind of the fun. It's a little bit chaotic. And it's okay to be a little inconsistent because we're just working off of impulse on how we feel about them based upon viewing them and stuff. And yeah, there may be some bias in some of these, and that's gonna happen. Like my favorite summon is I love Ifrit, I love Odin, I love Bahamut. And usually if they're popping off, it's gonna kind of be, skilled a little bit higher. But I think 6 probably had the most potential to kind of like kill it and really should have. And some of their summons really did. But I am curious to see what the next generation sort of looks like. I have a few personal favorites. Obviously you do too. But yeah, if you guys like that, be sure to check back. We'll keep doing videos like these. And if you enjoy them, please provide your favorite summons. If that's from a different one, if that's not even from this, the summons that we've reviewed, that's still fine too. Just let us know what and why. And we'll see you guys next time.
What does this button do when I press it?